welcome back to Rusty's Guitar. We are going to dig in deeper on these pentatonic sequences and the connections they have with the patterns up and down the scale. We're going to learn all 5 patterns today and how to connect them and pieces of them to get some flowing phrases and flowing solos. So let's dig into it. I'm going to bring you a little bit closer. All right, we're back. Check this out. We're going to just start in the A minor pentatonic today. And first position. Second position. Third position. Start at the top here. Fourth position. Fifth position. Which is also an octave higher than the 5th position here. So back at the first position there, these are all the same 5 notes, the pentatonic scale, all up and down the neck. There's just a lot of things you can do knowing these few patterns right here. So at the intro, I was kind of sliding through a few positions, just very simply. Should have been that note. That is just going through all those positions, but on the G string there. Also, walking up on these first 2 strings. And then back down the scale at the end, all in the A minor pentatonic. But if we put this back on here. It just has a nice flow to it. Very, very simple. You can add or subtract notes from those few things we were just doing there. But it's a lot of fun, and it helps you connect some of these things to run up and down the neck. And I also just keep in mind with these patterns, you can use one string. You don't have to always use groupings. And then run back down the scale or up the scale as it sounds good to you. And then getting back to some of these sequences, we're going to work on a little bit of sequence in the first position, starting in the first position anyway. Sequences of 5 to start with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again, I showed this on the last video, just dropping your pick down to the next group of 5. That is a good flow. But throw in a few groups of 3 in there, or 4, or even 6. And it sounds a lot harder than it is, guys, but take this stuff nice and slow so all these notes are clear. And you can do that same thing in every position. Just finishing off on an A note because we're kind of doing a little A minor thing here. You can do that in rock, blues, just soft stuff like I had in the intro there. But there's so many combinations you can use for that. Throwing that blue note in there like we had on the last video. Doing a phrase like that, but go ahead and do it on the octave higher. Don't be afraid to repeat stuff. It's so, you know, good to the ear to hear phrases that sound good and you repeat them in different ways and group them maybe and do them in different parts of the neck. It's an easy way to get some good notes flowing. You don't always have to be trying to do things really fast and shred. Not at all. You need to be, the notes people remember are the nice, clear, good sounding notes, I promise you. And sometimes you can play some nice, easy things and then speed up at the end. And it is a timing thing. And I again stress watching this right hand because I'm just dropping the pick if I want to restart a little group of notes. In any, it can be any sequence, 3, 4s, 5s, in that scale. I'm trying to keep this simple in this box 1 here. And I'm just doing different combinations. And once you have these under your fingers, you will figure out, I promise you, all different ways to use this in blues and rock and all kinds of different country stuff. just using those groups. It just take your time, learn all these positions, and but you can even, I'm just using pieces of all these positions. Hardly, rarely do you see somebody running up and down this scale and using every note in every position. You can do that as fast as you want, but it doesn't have a good flow to it because you're not using any phrases or anything. And again, just the simplest phrases could be the most effective and sound good to our ears. All right, that's all I got for you today. Please comment and let me know what you think and more stuff that you want to learn. And maybe some ideas for some future videos would really help. And thanks for stopping by Rusty's Guitar, and we'll see you on the next one.